and welcome to Best in Tesla. In 10 years' time, as I said before, almost no one will buy a gas car because of countries, states, unions, and so on will force you not to buy a gas car. As we already see in Europe, cities are banning diesel cars in some big cities already. But you will also not want to buy a gas car. Let me tell you why that is, and let's dive right in. I have an electric car, and as I see it, the gas car right now only have two benefits. It can fill up in 5 minutes and you can get them really cheap. But we already have seen many companies working on getting the charging time down. Companies like California's Innovate, Israel's Stardot, and England's Econ, or whatever it's called, are all working on a solution that would allow these batteries to charge in under 10 minutes. And if we look 10 years back, we can see just how much faster the charging is today, starting with 22 and 50 kilowatt so-called fast charging, and we are now pushing towards 300 kilowatt. So it's not hard to imagine in 10 years' time that we will be able to charge in just about 5 minutes. And the cost of battery has come down from over $1,100 per kilowatt hour in 2010 to just $156 per kilowatt hour in 2019. That's of course Tesla, the rest is still a bit more expensive. But Tesla is just about to show us the next big step in batteries. That is probably going to be better and cheaper, and maybe Tesla will announce the $100 per kilowatt hour battery. Hope so, and probably have more range as well. We started with under 100 miles of range with the first EVs, but now Tesla is pushing for 400 miles, and we will see more in the future. So again, not hard to imagine that in 10 years the batteries are going to be a lot cheaper. And right now, the battery in an EV is still the most expensive thing. The battery in a Tesla Model 3 is almost $12,000, and that is the cheapest on the market right now. If the price of batteries continues to decline at the same average percentage rate as it has done through the last 10 years, we will probably see a Model 3 battery cost between $1,000 or $2,000. Then you can cut $10,000 off your Tesla's price just in batteries. So in 10 years' time, I think we will have EVs that are just as cheap as gas car and can fill up in just 5 minutes like a gas car. But you will not have all the maintenance of a gas car, and it's just so much easier to drive and better in every way, in my opinion. And I'm not just talking about Tesla, but EVs in general. They are so easy to drive, they're easy to maintain, they're so much nicer to drive if you ask me, because they are so quiet. You can fill them up overnight at home, and they are fun to drive because of the instant torque, and they do not pollute the air around you. So let me ask you this: if you could get an EV for the same price as a gas car, but you will still save a lot of money on maintenance, and is better in every way, and can fill up just as fast, have the same range, and you do not pollute the air that kills people, let me know why in God's name you would buy a gas car then. I just don't see it happening, because I also think it's going to be frowned upon by society to buy a polluting gas car. Why would you buy this polluting thing that is killing people and giving your children asthma when you can get something better that doesn't? Why? Why? Because it sounds good? Please. No one in the rightful mind will buy a gasoline car in 10 years' time, other than to keep as a track car to go make some noise on the racetrack on the weekends. Just like Elon said, it would be like owning a horse. Some do have horses, but not for normal transportation to work. It would be like owning a Nokia 3310 in 2020. You're going to want to have the smart car, not the stupid polluting car. There will simply be no benefits left for the gas car. It would just be outdated and polluting.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God!
Okay, maybe I'm pushing the timeline a bit by saying 10 years time. Maybe it'll be 15 years, but it doesn't really change the fact that the gas car are going out of business faster than people think. And EVs are the future. Maybe with some other sustainable transportation, who knows, but gas cars are a dying breed. And companies like Ford and GM, as I talked about in another video, are simply not moving fast enough. Just like Herbert Diess said, the CEO of Volkswagen, when he was asked who will win this race.
Who will win in this, tech car space? Will it be, traditional car makers like yourself, like Toyota or Tesla, or, players like Google?
I think it's an open race. I would take Tesla more seriously than Google, and there are also from our peers some very competitive companies like Toyota. But it will be, I think, the company which adopts fastest and which is most innovative, but also which has enough scale in the new world, will make the race.
Exactly. The one who adopts fastest is most innovative and can scale in the new world. Something Tesla is already showing they can do, but Ford and GM, in my opinion, have just shown the world they don't even have a plan to adopt very fast or are able to scale up in the new world. They are going to lose their cash cow long before they are able to make a lot of EVs and earn money on those. And sure, there will always be people who don't care about pollution and the future they will leave behind for the next generation. I will always choose a gasoline car over an EV. Sure, there will always be people like that don't care about anyone or anything but themselves. But the majority of people want to go more green and help the planet. The majority will not like to pollute the air they and their family are breathing. The majority will not choose a gas car if they can get an EV for the same price and save money on maintenance and have a better car. And when this becomes reality, I don't think normal people will choose a polluting gas car over an EV. That would be frowned upon by society. No way you would buy a gas car in 10 years' time. Or would you? Let me know in the comments below if you would buy a gas car in 10 years' time. Or are you thinking of getting an EV for your next vehicle? If so, why? Or are you already driving an EV? And would you ever go back to a gas car? Because I certainly won't. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here on this channel, please consider subscribing. I come out with videos every week and a new show every Sunday. If you're already a subscriber here, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, a big shout out to all my Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. I love you all. If you also want to support this show and keep the lights on, please consider going over to patreon.com/BestInTESLA and support the show for as little as $1 a month. But it really means a lot and help out this channel. Until next time, take care out there and be nice.